Welcome back to the Prime Focus Goalkeeping channel. I'm your host, Brandon Miller, and today we are going to talk about 3 ways to get off the ground. Now, what do I mean by get off the ground? So I'm talking about how do we get up and recover? Maybe we give up a rebound. Maybe we dove, the ball went off the post, and we need to get up and get balanced again and react to a second striker or get in a better position. How do we get off the ground, recover from diving to getting back up? This is one of the difficult things for a lot of goalkeepers. It tends to take a long time to get up, and the longer you take to get up, well, the strikers aren't going to wait for you to get off the ground. So if you're not up, balanced, and ready, you're not going to be able to react to strikes as quickly. So the first way we want to talk about is getting up with your hands. There's benefits and there's negatives to this as well. So we'll talk about those for each different one. All right, so say we dove down to the ball here. Boom. All right, maybe we gave up the rebound. How do we want to get up from here? We always want to be able to use our legs for some momentum, but some people like to use their arms to also drive themselves back up. So looking at putting our hands down, pushing up, and getting back set. This is typically the easiest for most goalkeepers to learn because everyone can put their hands on the ground and push back up. Now, some of the problems being when I'm down here, right, and I use my hands to get here, now my hands are on the ground as opposed to, we don't know when the shot comes. So maybe the shot comes right here and we need to be able to react. Or as we're working up, we want to be able to have our hands free to be able to react. Some coaches tell you don't use your hands to push up because your hands need to be free to react. It can be tough to get up without that. So I think it's one of the best ways to learn to get up from the beginning is pushing up with your hands, whether it's one hand or whether it's two. A lot of goalkeepers, especially on a turf surface like this, will say the palms of their hands get worn away quicker because they're pushing up off the ground and putting the palm of their glove onto the surface of the turf. And there is some merit to that, right? Especially if you don't take care of your gloves well, you don't wash them. That dirt, that grass, the little beads from the turf can start to eat away at the palm of your glove. So can you do it using your hands to get up? Yes. Do I do it sometimes? Of course. We all have different ways of getting up. And that's just one way. Now, the second way we're gonna talk about is using our fist to get up instead of our palm. So trying to save the palms of our gloves a little bit more and use our fist instead. So we're down, we give up a rebound. Now, how do we push up? Use our fist, and now we're ready again, right? So instead of using your hands flat on the ground, can you use your fist to push you back up a bit more effectively? Benefits for this, you won't be wearing away the palms of your gloves, which you use to catch the ball a lot of time. But a lot of times when we dive, we tend to get a lot of momentum, and then we need momentum to get back up. And so if you don't do this one correctly, you can end up injuring your wrist pretty significantly because you're putting the entire weight of your body on your wrist as you push up. And sometimes those wrists can collapse, and the weight of your body collapsing on your wrist can be really harmful. So there is a bit of a safety issue there. Now you do have that a bit with the palms of your hands, but you have a wider surface to control your body and your body weight as you're pushing up when you push up with your palm, as opposed to your wrist just relying on the top part of your fingers to push up. So there is some danger there. I will warn you with that, but that's the second way that you can get up off the ground. Now the third way that some goalkeeper coaches like to coach is not use your hands at all. This is where you really need some momentum. You need a lot of momentum to be able to dive one way and then throw your body back up the other way without using your hands. So it can be difficult, right? You get down there, right? And now you want to throw it. It can be tough. Right, so you've got to be able to use your momentum. You've got to be able to get down, and now we're getting back up, and we're here. So the benefits for that, my hands are always ready. Whether I'm on the ground working my way up or I'm almost there, my hands are always available. So if that ball bounces out and I see a striker coming, my hands are available and I can work my way up and make a save at any time. Negatives, it's just a lot harder for a goalkeeper to learn to control their body. It takes core strength. It takes the strength from your legs to be able to push up off the ground. You've got to be able to develop that skill set, and it's probably not one that a lot of goalkeepers from a young age are going to be able to do from the beginning. Being able to work through Those 3 different ways of getting up off the ground: using your hands, pushing up with the palms of your hands, using your fist, pushing up with your strength there, or going without your hands and utilizing your core and your lower body to work your way up to a set position and have your hands free at all times. So those are the 3 different ways we can get off the ground as goalkeepers. The important thing is being efficient and being quick with your adjustment from the ground back to being set and being able to see the ball and react. If you all have any questions or any comments, you have any other thoughts on getting up off the ground, please let us know in our comments section. You can find us on social media at PrimeFocusGK on all social media sites. You can contact us there. You can contact us on YouTube. You can reach us on our website, www.primefocusgoalkeeping.com. But until next time, stay focused.